Hello everyone, welcome back to Szpakowo for another exciting episode in our tall tale of small survival. Yes. Oops, I need to unfold this thing before I can actually make it work. I think. There we go. Yes. So as you can see today, we are doing potatoes. Now, I've already done a little bit of work here. I basically did one load when I first got up at 6 just to make sure everything was going to work okay, and actually you can see here I kind of fluffed it a little bit. Yeah, there was a little extra line there I forgot to row, because this is only a 1 metre, oh not 1 metre, a 1 row doing implement, so it's not the largest area of working. So yeah, we've gone around a few times. Essentially I'm trying to get this side down a little bit more so that we can sort of come up and down the rows and do basically just I think they're concentric circles, is it? Basically we just go round and around in ever decreasing circles. That's what it is. Yes, old TV show reference there for anyone that remembers old British TV shows. Ever decreasing circles, yes. But yeah, so what we are doing is this basically today, and we got oh yes, the manure, the how that's going. We'll have a quick run over there, and in fact I think we can do it remotely via the power of the tablet. See how much manure we've got today out of the jobby. And I really need to sort something out for fuel on the farm in the not too distant future, don't I? Okay, let's have a quick look here on the old thingy. Where is it? Here we go. Where is it on the list? These are just apples up there. Seeds, we know all about. Manure, there we go. We had an absolutely stonking amount of straw after the last episode. Once I got it all off the field, we had something like 66,000 litres of straw, which is quite impressive. Yeah, it's only processed down to 7,000 litres of manure so far, but essentially like one good field is all we need, and then we'll have have more manure than we can. I've done it all wrong. I forgot to lower it down. Yeah, so just one good field of straw will almost completely fill up that manure tower silo thing, which is great. That's very good for us indeed. That means we can get lots of manure for our things. As you can see, I've mowed a little bit more of the clover. Yes, clover. Mowed a little bit more clover just for the sake of getting it mowed, because in the not too distant future, well actually technically it is kind of the distant future, it'll be next year at some point, I have found a way that we can actually get some grapes in. Now while the how would you call it, the actual grape equipment itself, the tractor powered stuff, is prohibitively expensive for this particular series. What we have located is a sort of do-it-yourself, hand-picked grape growing set of vines, let's say. It's a greenhouse for grapes. But if I have a quick, let's turn that off for a second. We'll have a quick look in the old productions menu here. Go over to greenhouses, and where is it? There it is. It's a little mini grape orchard. Now it's not terribly big, costs about £1,000 and some to put down, and what I was thinking of was putting them down around about here. And they're fairly small, so we could probably get 2 of them in, with a little bit of space for, collecting things. I mean, we could technically get 3 in, I guess, but we'll see how I feel about that after I put the first couple in. and see. But certainly, I'm thinking we can get at least 2 of these in. They are along the same sort of lines as the apple trees and stuff, so they produce a reasonable amount of grapes over time. And they come in 3 different flavours. I think it's plain water, which is the slowest, and then there's 2 versions of seeds and fertiliser. Just like the trees, you've got water, seeds and manure, or water, seeds and solid fertiliser, I think it is, or it might be liquid fertiliser. But I have had a look at them, and that might actually be a good solid option for us to get some grapes on the go, because we've got that little shed which does actually do grape juice and raisins. So yeah, that's a future project for us. And what we are planning to do with that, or what I'm planning to do with that, I guess, is come March, I think it is, next year, that is the official planting season for grapes, according to the old planting calendar jobby. So yeah, what we'll do is, we'll get to the end of this row and I'll just show you that as well. That is something we're looking at doing basically early next year. I mean, depending on how the seasons go, I might consider purchasing them earlier than that, but not actually running them until... Oh, we missed a bit there. Not actually running them until that time. Yeah, sort of having dormant vines, as it were. We could get them installed. It depends on how bad the winter is. Yeah, you can see that big old line of potatoes there that I completely missed. That is the only downside of this little thing, but other than that, it's an absolute cracker. Probably still missed a bit there. Oh no, I think I got it. Have I successfully? Yes. There we go. Another few litres of spuds. Yeah, so let's go back up to this one. Yeah, the harvest season for regular grapes is around about now, so August, September time. Sorry, September, October time. I get confused with the sorghum there. But yeah, so hang on, when was the planting? Oh yeah, planting is March to May. So sometime next year, or sort of early on next year, we might get the vines in, get them installed, have all the stuff put up in preparation for that, and get them on the go. They are pretty cheap, so it's not going to be a huge drain on the budget, and a pretty solid return on investment, I think. It's just a case of yeah, just getting it done as best we can. So yes, potatoes is where it's at. This is going to be a fairly big portion of our day, I think, is just going over these rows, making sure I'm not missing anything. Like I say, it's a bit awkward with this in terms of knocking off the foliage and also making sure we get enough and not leaving any, as it is quite the small thing. I don't know if there's really any bigger option for something like this. There might be, but that's something we can look at. Perhaps a slightly bigger version if there is one. I think we're going to avoid doing the ground-based digging up ones like we had before, purely because they do seem to cause us a little bit of an issue with I missed some there, didn't I? Yeah, it does cause us a bit of an issue with an overabundance of potatoes magically appearing. Oh, I know why we're missing it. We're full. Who would have thought? Full that quick. So this load I'm going to take down, and we're going to see if we can offload it. I don't know if we'll get it in those... Yeah, I think we could actually. We could technically offload it into the into the trailers there and dump them somewhere. But I think what we're going to do... I did put one load into the little silo just there, the little potato cellar thing. So I can't fold it while it's full. Okay. Oh crumbs! I couldn't turn down there because the Muppets had blocked me entrance. Well, let's cut through here. drive randomly through the bushes. Yeah, I should come back down here with a scythe or something and offload some there. Now, I've got to remember which side is it. Okay, it's that side, so I cannot see a thing through these trees. What we're going to have to do is turn around, and this tractor is not the best at turning around. It's a lovely little tractor, but it does have its issues. It's good in a big field, but not in a tight spot. And we do appear to be in a little bit of a tight spot. Okay, there we go, that's better. In fact, I might have to huff this wheelbarrow out of the way as well. Because, oh no, I think it's there. Oh, I think we put it in that thing, don't we? Have to... Yeah, cool. Blimey, we need to get rid of some of these shrubs and stuff just a bit. I mean, I'm kind of going out of the way a bit too, so yeah, swings and roundabouts and stuff, but I'm hooked up on that tree again. Forwards, please. Oh, now I think that's stuck on the tree. Oh, it's all gone wrong. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just drive around. That's going to be the easiest option. Instead of farting around in the bushes here like crazy people, we are going to go all the way around. We can look at our lovely pigs. We're going to have to look at selling some pigs soon, I think, as well. Yeah, we've got a few available there. I think these ones are getting ready to sell. There might be some in the other pen that are getting ready to sell as well. Okay, let's open the pipe out, see if it's going to chungus it into the shed for us. It is fantastic. So let's have a quick look here. Where are we? That's one of the ones up at the top. There it is. So we now have 2,000 litres of potatoes. Lovely. Well, let's get some liquid courage on the go. It's been a while since we've started brewing some of this. Now what we're going to do is brew the plain old liquid courage and then turn it directly into honey courage. We can pop that hopper back down. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, so we can bring like 3 loads or 2 more loads down into here. That should top it off pretty much good. And then the rest of them we'll just put straight into the cellar. And, oh crumbs, he comes zooming up on me, didn't he? Naughty chap in his fancy car. But yeah, so I have got a lot of work to do here. So I'm going to continue on with this. I won't put you through all of it because it is going to be a long road. There's a lot of circles. And, yeah. Now, whether or not I do... What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know, I've lost my train of thought now. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, I was thinking I might use the trailers potentially, but as close as we are to everything, I don't think we'll really need to. So, yeah, we should be fine. Oh, I still managed to miss a bit down there, didn't I? That's awkward. Oh well, not to worry. I'm not missing any this time. Oh, that's right, that's because we, I think it was just topping it at that point down here. So we might back it up and catch a couple of patches. Oh no, I think we'll just get that on the next pass. There's quite a few up there. I see now that I've missed. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on doing this. We'll probably come back, depending on how long this takes. I haven't yet looked to see what contracts are available, just in case we need to spot more of cash. I think we did get the seed shed last time, so that's all full and lovely. It's got plenty of seeds going into it. I think it's full already. But we'll get... I think we've still got a bunch of that lurking around, so we might have to get some crates in or something just to figure that all out. But yeah, I'm waffling at this point. I need to just concentrate on what I'm doing, and everything will be lovely. Yeah, so I'm going to keep on doing this now, and we are still picking up quite a bit from up here. Oh, just a smidge. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on doing this, and we'll come back a little later on and see how we are doing with all these delicious potatoes. And I missed it again. What a muppet. Yeah, maybe if I'm not talking I might actually be able to do things properly. It's one of those days, I fear. But yes, so I'm going to carry on with this, and we'll come back a little later on, and we'll take account of how much we've actually got. And then we might have some of our field work to do, flipping this, or the other fields. I can't remember what we said we were going to put in the sorghum fields. Might have been barley or something, but we might have missed the window for barley, so it might have to be wheat. But anywho, I shall figure that out. That's a problem for almost future me, near future me, to sort out. So yeah, I shall see you again in a little while. Well, you remember that fuel problem that I've mentioned briefly before? Yes, we are having a small pause in the potato harvest. We've got quite a lot of it done. We've got the fermentator shed all full of potatoes for now, and I think I put 1 or 2 loads into the silo, and then the tractor ran out of juice. So yes, I had got a couple of barrels pre-ordered at the shop, so I'm going to take them back to the farm and start filling up our vehicles, because I'm sure that's not the only tractor that is running a bit short on the old go juice, which is perfectly fine. Okay, strap that down. Lovely. Now at some point we are going to buy an actual fuel dispenser unit of some sort, like either a modern powered gas pump type jobby, or even just like a gravity fed large tank barrel thing that we can load up with diesel and then just pull it out of there via the wonders of gravity. Yeah, we're going to have to get something done, because quite frankly it is not going according to plan. I mean, there's no harm in getting these barrels every now and then, stuff like that. You know, it's not the world's worst idea, but it would be nice to have something on the farm down here, just even a little small thing tucked away there. I think we'd briefly talked about before. Yeah, as you can see here, we've got it mostly done now, actually not that far off. Yeah, it would be, I think, quite handy to have a few, or to have something down here on the farm that we can actually use ourselves and just sort of refuel. Now, I think the fuel tank is, yes, I think that's the fuel tank. So we'll plonk that down, start fueling it up, and, oh, it only takes 55 litres. Okay. Well, then we've still got 125 left in this drum, which is good. That is not terrible, so I can plonk that on the back. We're not going to refill this one. And we'll get this back down, and I'll just park it with this, you know, on the back of it, and everything will be fine. We do have quite an abundance of juice come out now. That is sitting up there at the shop. Not at the shop, at the shed, the production shed. Okay, yeah, we could put like a little tank here or something and just fill it up periodically. But yeah, I don't know if we can see when we get up here. I want to say we've got about 6 or 7 boxes of juice already. Let's have a quick look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've got 9 boxes of juice at 432 litres per box. That's an odd number. So 9 times 400 would be 3,600, roughly. Let's have a quick check. Wrong button. Quick check on the old prices for the old apple juice. Juicy. Where are you? Apple juice price. Just down here. There you are. You come in February. Okay, so we're looking early part of next year. That's when it's going to reach its climax for production, which is good. I mean, the apples themselves are still... they'll be selling pretty good in January, so... yeah, I'd imagine they'll stop producing at some point in the not too distant future, maybe in October or November. We'll have to see. Oh yes, it is now full of delicious diesel, and I may need to stop on the way back and refill it with grease if I'm not careful, because we do appear to be running quite low on that as well. Oh, actually that's not bad timing, because we do need to make a deposit of this little lot into the thing, so we might as well get some grease while we're down here. Now hopefully I've not gone and parked. I might have actually just gone and parked right in the place I was using for unloading. That'd be something typical I'd do. While that's doing, let me get the grease. Lovely. Hop back in here, fill her up, pop that back down. Lovely. Grease is done. Where are you, grease? There you are. Get that out of the way so I don't accidentally squash it and get grease all over the field. Yep, and I'm going to carry on with this again now that we have the wrong vehicle. Didn't mean to climb in that one. Meant to climb in this one. Yeah, now we've got that all sorted, I shall carry on and finish this little thing. Little harvest. I think we were going to be putting barley, or was it barley? Barley or wheat in the one of the fields that we've got, because yes, I had it all thought out in my head just now, and it's completely gone the order we were going to do things. But yeah, I'll figure it all out. Once we've figured it all out and finished this harvest and started servicing the other fields, I'll let you know what we're doing, if I can remember again at that point. Okay, we are back, and we did get the potato field finished harvesting, and I want to say we got about 12,000 litres of spuds off of it, which is pretty impressive, I think. Now, as you can see, we are coming up here with an interesting menagerie of equipments, because it turns out I had actually accepted some contracts that I'd forgotten all about. Yes, but I decided we're going to do this field in wheat after all that humming and hawing about what we were going to do. We're going to do this one in wheat, and we are going to do the other two in corn and probably soybean next season. Because we've got, where are we? We got this field here, and that field there after that one's done its thing with the sunflowers. So we're going to have wheat up here, possibly corn in this one, and then soybean in this one maybe. And that will get a nice rotation of our pig food crops going. Yes. Now, as you can see, we've got a fertiliser spreader on the back here. Now, we won't do all of these contracts on camera because it's a lot of back and forth, and obviously we've got a lot of field work to do today as well, because I think even though we've got a few months in which we can yes, this one, in which we can actually do the wheat planting, I wanted to make sure we got it done fairly quick. There we go. Yeah, I want to make sure we got it done fairly quick so we can obviously harvest it as soon as the harvest season kicks in for wheat. That way we won't have to sort of dilly-dally around trying to make sure it's ready at the right time to, you know, try and sort of align it with other crops or anything quite like that. In fact, if I have a quick look at it again, yeah, what we'll do is we'll get that done as soon as we can. With any luck, we'll get it planted this month. Then we can, next year, we can harvest it quick and replace it with canola. Yes, so we've got a bit of a plan going. Bit of a plan. So yeah, contracts-wise, we've got this one up here. Then we've got two others. There's a harvesting gig down on field 64 and a sowing contract on field 98. Now they are, okay, we're still on course. They are looking pretty, they're spread out sort of fields-wise. The harvesting one's down here, and then the sowing one is down there. So it's a little bit of a spread, but it's all fairly local to our little farm setup, so it should be fine. But yeah, I think I'd accepted those at the end of the last episode, possibly, or when I was setting things up first thing for this one, and I'd literally just forgot all about them. But I'm just driving on his ploughed field a little bit. But yeah, they're effectively small enough that they won't take too long, big enough that we'll get at least £1,000 out of it, and close enough that it's not too big of a deal to get to. So yeah, that was why I took those ones specifically. And I'd probably had it in my mind that we were going to come up here and mulch that one field anyway, so we can get that one done and then catch the other one on the way back down. The oat field, we can mulch that in and get that prepared, or on its way to being prepared. You get to, there we go, contract finished. Lovely, we'll save a little bit of fertiliser. He's not fussed about that little square at the end, so neither are we. But yeah, we'll get down here, and then yeah, so I'll go ahead and mulch the sorghum field just over the way here, just around the corner, and then roll straight down there and do the oat field as well on the way back. But yeah, we're only going to plant one of these this month, this episode, and that is, oh yeah, let's cash that one in since it's complete. Collect. Lovely job. So that's another 1,300 in the bank. Cannot complain about that. But yeah, I was just glad that the mulcher does attach to the back of this little spreader. That worked out quite nicely for us. So we could at the very least bring it up here, even though it won't, or technically shouldn't, operate just attached to that, because none of the hoses were attached either. Which we'll do now. There we go. We shall unfold it. Oh yeah, it kind of rolls a little bit, doesn't it, from there. Let's just plonk that down, turn around this way. Oh, that's a lovely mulched colour, that. Yes, make sure this is good and mulched. Shall reverse into the corner there. But yeah, so I'll carry on and get this done, and we'll get the oat field done as well, and work our way through those contracts, and potentially we'll do the seeding one and then come back up here and start seeding this. You know, it'll make sense. All depends on how much seed it takes, of course. But yeah, we'll get the old wheat in the ground on these two fields, and everything should be good to go. Now what I might do too, because we've got that small barley field that we did last time, might put soybeans in there, and we could use that either as a cash crop or bonus pig food stuff as well. You know, it all depends. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on with this, and I shall see you all a little bit later once we've done some more stuff, because we've got a lot to do, I think. More than I thought we had to do, as it turns out, so yeah. But it's all going to be good. It's all productive farm work. It's all good, clean fun, as they say. Try not to mulch that bro's little field. I don't think it will, but knock back the grass a couple of stages or something here. But that's fine. Yes, so yeah, I shall carry on with this and see you all in a little bit for the third time or something of saying. And we are back. Yes. Now, I've been a very busy boy in the interim, in what was mere seconds for you with the end of the last segment and the start of this segment. Time has passed somewhat, and I've done a number of jobs. Now, as you can see, this one's been cultivated and mulched and all sorts. I think you saw me mulching it. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, so we got it cultivated as well, finished off the contracts that I had on file there, and the money has gone up to about $7.5 grand, which is nice. So yeah, we are up here seeding this lovely field with wheat, and I'm not sure if I ever did say what the count was on the potato harvest that we did earlier. But essentially we are now at, let's see here, potatoes. I want to say we've got about 8,000. Yeah, we've got 8,000 in stock in our little storage cellar, plus another, well, about 5,500 now working through the fermenting processor, becoming delicious liquid courage and then honey courage for some future sales. Now, hopefully we'll have enough to sell some on around about Christmas time, get the old New Year's and Christmas going, a treat, and then I need to figure out what we're going to do with those fields, because I was thinking, originally I was thinking just doing soybean in at least the one that was up here, that little small field we bought that was grass, until we replaced it with something else. I was thinking of doing that, and then the other little piece of land, the small field where we had the potatoes, doing those both with soybeans. But it depends on how long the potatoes last, because obviously we don't have any potatoes at the moment at all. We don't have any potatoes. We've just harvested our potatoes. So, depending on how long they last, we've got until, when is it? Oh, it's like April next year, I think. Oh, March next year. So we've got a fair while yet. Oops, I'm missing. Wobbled offline a bit there. And yeah, we've got until March next year to decide what we're going to put in. But depending on how well the potatoes hold up, I might consider either putting some of them in again, or just doing a bit of soybean. The main reason for the soybean is partly as a potential crop to sell, but also partly as a backup for the pig food. Although I don't think we're going to have too big of a problem with the pig food. Once we get October, once we get our sunflower next month, we should hopefully have about 10,000 litres of each product handy that we can then run through the pig food maker and make, let's just double check what it is quick. Pig food, there we are. We've got, what do we have lots of? I want to say we're going to have one that takes sorghum and sunflower, this one. Sorghum, wheat and sunflower. So we'll have at least 10,000 litres of each three of those, I'm hoping. Desperately hoping we do. And then we're doing wheat at the moment. Again, we've still got about 10,000 litres of wheat left, so we are good there. But yeah, we'll have a solid 30,000 odd litres, because I think they were made. We're going to check that again quick. It was that one. yeah, they all make 3 litres of pig food for one each of the component parts, so that should be fine. That should not be too big of a problem. But yeah, well, we should end up with about 30,000 litres of pig food from that. Now, one of these fields is probably going to turn into corn. It might be that one over there, or it might be the one we're doing as soybean at the moment. Not soybean, sunflower at the moment. But we'll have to see. Okay, it was either one or the other of the oat field that we've harvested and the sunflower field we're going to harvest. One's definitely got to be corn, and the other one might be canola. It depends on the time. I need to double check the timing on those again, because we're not in a bad way at the moment. I mean, the pigs are down to the low end of their stuff, so it's not the best thing to be in, but when I say low end, I mean like we've got 2,000 litres of pig food in each at least, so that'll keep us going till the harvest starts, and I can always get some of that straight on pretty quick to start chugging away, so that's not going to be a problem, I hope. I did shuffle some seeds around as well, and we've now got a couple of bags of seeds sat outside the shed, so we've got 5,000 litres of seeds inside the shed. A couple of bags, I think they're 540 litres a piece. Basically, I'd offloaded what was sitting in a little small trailer into this seeder and then outputted that as bags. So yeah, the maximum this takes is 540 litres. So we've got two bags of that, plus 5,000 in the shed, and another 2,800 litres of seeds in the actual hopper machine itself as well. So yeah, we're doing all right on the seed front. Now obviously a lot of that's going to be going into the greenhouses and the apple trees and whatnot, so that's fine. And as it turns out, we don't need too much for actual seeding of crops, it seems. Since we've got everything on a roll here with the precision farming, we are using not too much seed at all. In fact, we might even be able to do this entire field, or double field, with about 80% of a full seeder, which would be very nice indeed. I think we started on like 412 litres, something like that. So that is going to be very nice indeed. But yes, so that's our general game plan. We're getting the wheat in here. Next, what we'll do is I'll get this finished and then we'll head off to bed. Come back in October when we get the lovely sunflower harvest on the go. And that, I think, will be where we look at rounding things out for the episode, because we are knocking on 40 minutes here now. And I'm sure everyone has other things they would like to be doing besides listening to me waffle along and do basic farming tasks. Oops, I'm failing at basic farming tasks, it seems, as well. I raised the cedar just a pinch too early. That's okay, we'll just do another little side bit up here. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, yes, so I'll finish these last few rows here and see you again in October when we are getting ready to go on the old sunflowers. And we are back. It is early October. The sun is not quite yet up. It's trying its best. And I was going to start the day by harvesting, but there's been a little bit of panic off screen. Yes, the pigs in the big pig barn had an overnight explosion, and it is now at 30 pigs, which I think is full capacity. I might be wrong. Let's have a quick check. Oh, it doesn't say on here, does it? Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I think it's 30. It's either 30 or 40. I forget which off the top of my head, but they had an explosion overnight and scoffed the last of their food. So I was scrambling to get a few odds and ends in there, you know, a bucket of, or a little thing of this, like 800 litres of parsnips and some wheat and some sorghum in there just to try and get them fed up, well fed again, because you see there their health is at 0, which is not the best. It's not going to impact them in the long run, but what it does do from the game's perspective is it stops them from growing, and we want them to grow so we can sell them along for lots and lots of money. But yes, so yeah, that one, the other one's doing fine, they've still got plenty left, but yeah, as you can see there on the food stats for this one, I put 890 litres of 3 things in there. So yeah, they are doing okay again for now, hopefully. But, as you probably guessed, we're up here to sell some eggs, because it's not quite egg season yet, but the big vending machine has an order for 2,000 and almost 2,100 euros per 1,000. So, I bought some eggs down. I've got 2 pallets here. Let's see if they'll take them. They are taking them. Yeah, it's not going to take... Probably not even going to take a whole pallet, is it? No, I wondered about that. It took about half a pallet. But hey, we got an extra 1,300 euros, so I'm not going to complain about that. We'll take these back down to the farm and hang on to them till... I think it's November is the actual peak time, so that should be fine. Going to cut all the way across here and huff it down the road. So yeah, I'll see you back at the farm momentarily when we are doing some when I get the harvester out, basically, so you don't have to watch me drive down this road again, even though it is quite a nice road to be driving down at this time of the morning. The sun's just coming up. It's very idyllic, I believe. What's the word? If anyone ever watches any of Omatana's videos, one of her words that I absolutely adore is bucolic. Yes, it's got a very sort of bucolic look about it here, very lovely, very nice look. And, oh, of course, yeah, we're almost at the farm again now, aren't we? So there I go, chatting away, and the jump cut never happened. So, yeah, sod it, we might as well just keep on trucking. What I will do is just pop this... I'll just park it up over the side and then run over and grab the harvester, which should be ready inside the thing. So yeah, we'll let this guy go past. Then we'll pull in here. Now, I did feed the chickens as well. I topped them up with a bit of triticale from our lovely new little silo over here. So that's down to 5,000 and some. Nobody's coming. Over the road we go. We do have some other stuff going on as well. We'll talk about that while we are doing the thing. See, they are... Yeah, they're snuffling along with their food again. That's good. Good. Okay. Yeah, I thought they had enough. What's the door? Did I leave the door open on this thing? I did, didn't I? I've got to figure out how to close the door. There we go. I didn't even know the door opened like that, to be honest. But yes, so yeah, a few things we've got going on. Obviously this harvest definitely is a big thing, and the people of Szpakowo have invited us to help out with a rather large red beet harvest, I believe it is, and they've got a very fancy big machine that they are testing. They've got on loan from the local whatever company it is that does them, and they are giving it a test. Now the contract itself does pay out 28 grand, but we're not keeping all of that because they're providing like big specialised equipment for it. They're going to, I believe, run a worker possibly, and we're going to help out with some of the carting or something like that. They haven't told me all the details yet. I think they're waiting on the equipment to come in. So let's get these chopped. And yeah, so they're waiting for the equipment to get delivered, I believe, to the store. And there's a lorry en route from somewhere else in Szpakowo, around to the region. So we will be helping out with that. Probably next episode I'll show some of that. but we will see. But yeah, that's going to be a massive job. Right, for now, our immediate concern is getting this food in for the old piggles. And the other little thing that will be happening later on, again, it might pop up in the next episode, but just to keep you guys all sort of aware of what's happening if it's behind the scenes, we have, or are doing a sort of exchange of work, as it were. The oat field that we had that I went over and mulched and cultivated, I think mostly off screen after we'd harvested it and got all the straw off, and that field does have some stones in it, because when we purchased it, it was growing the oats. So what we've done is we've made an agreement with the old people of Szpakowo farming community group, and yeah, we are going to run our little weed sprayer, our fertilizer herbicide sprayer, over their big field 40 something I think it is, the one that we've got the little portion of that we did the potatoes in, the main part of that we've been helping them out working on. We are going to be running our weed sprayer over that to spot spray off some of the weeds they've got, and in return for us doing that, they are going to get their stone picker out and run over our field to get all the stones up. I figured that was a fair sort of trade of jobs or equipment sort of thing. Yeah, so we'll do them a solid and they'll do us a solid, and it all works out good. We all get what we want sorted. They get their weeds gone, we get our stones gone. Sounds like a good deal to me, I think. So, yeah, what we're going to do with this, this little lot is going to go straight away into the old pig food mixer to start mixing some more pig food up for our lovely little porkers, and that'll get all underway. And I'll probably run a number of loads through the machine off camera, maybe while we're harvesting, that sort of thing, just to get it built up, and then I can start putting it into that silo as well. So that should all most likely happen off screen. Next episode I might show some highlights, or we might still be doing that next episode as well in batches or something, but we shall see. So how long is this going to take? We are starting the second headland and we've got half a harvest already. That's not bad. Now I know this is going to yield less because it's the sunflowers, and these types of crops usually yield less because they are a more sought after, more expensive crop if we're selling them. So they tend to yield a little lower than, say, something like wheat or sorghum. However, we are wanting this for the pig food more than the selling. Although, maybe I should check on the prices of things. I'm not actually sure if anywhere buys pig food. Because if we... missed a bit. Can't afford to miss a bit. Even if it's only a half a litre of sunflower seed. Which is exactly what that was, about half a litre. Yeah, I just thought about that. If we're getting a good amount off this, would it be cheaper to buy the pig food and sell this on? Or use it to make pig food and sell some of that if we've got enough of it to sell? It's actually an interesting conundrum I had not thought of. You know, depending on how good your economy is, usually it's more productive to sell the ingredients because you can get much better money. But over here we've been running on the hard economy, so that's actually a good question. Because 3,000 litres of this plus 3,000 litres of wheat and 3,000 litres of sorghum equals, I want to say, 9,000 litres of pig food. So yeah, that's actually interesting. We're going to do this in a second, do a quick calculation. In fact, I'll do it now before we reverse into this bloke's field. Just push forward a second. Turn that off. Let's have a quick look at that. Because sunflower, we'll go with the peak value it's listing there as, call it 800 per 1,000. So that's 3/8 are what, 24? So that's 2,400 euros for 3,000 litres of that, 2,400. And then it was wheat, 2,400 of wheat, we'll call that 400. So 3 4s are 12, that's 3,600 euros. And what was the other one? It was sorghum, wasn't it? That's 525, so 3,000 of that is 1,566. Let's call it 16 just for easy maths. So that's 16 plus 30. What did I say? 32, 36. Is it 36? Yeah, 16 plus 36 is 46.52. So that's 5,200 euros for the combination parts. And is anywhere buying pig food? Is it listed? Have I flown right by it and not seen it? Yeah, I'm not sure if anywhere actually buys pig food. I may have just zoomed right on by it, but I don't know that it's actually selling. No, I don't see it listed anywhere. That's interesting. We might have to do a test on that later. Potentially off screen I could look at that, because it might be the market takes it, but they don't have a list price, so you have to sort of give them a little ask and see what they say. Yeah, because there's nothing listed down here, just all the other odds and ends that the area is producing. Yeah, nothing for pig food. Interesting. Okay, well at least we know that 5,200 euros of components would be equal to whatever 9,000 litres of pig food sells for. So if we can find a price for pig food, then interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll take a trailer of pig food up and sell it, or call someone and see what happens. But yeah, I think on that epic note, we are going to call an end to the episode, so I can finish off harvesting this, getting it all in, and get our little porky friends taken care of. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed whatever this was, do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. He says, squeaking quietly in the harvester. Squeaky, squeaky. Yes, so yeah, and with that, I shall bid you all farewell, I think. Cheerio, everyone.